Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper here with
Amber Howell.
And it's Tell All Tuesday.
Once again.
Yeah, and I love, I don't love the fact that I'm 100 years older than you are, but I love the fact that we have different perspectives on things. And I always feel like, I think I'll talk to Amber about that and she'll tell me what her age group thinks of it. But this probably isn't of very much importance to you, except that, come the, start of next year, we'll have American Idol will start back.
Yes.
And Katy Perry has left.
She has, because she's trying to start a new era of music.
I don't think she's going to get it.
I don't
Do
either.
you?
I don't want her to fail. I
don't
Katy
either. I like
Perry.
her.
I'm not getting on the bandwagon with the new music.
I'm-
It's something I would create in my bedroom at like 12 years old with GarageBand. Like seriously, the
Sing to your
lyrics.
hairbrush.
I mean, the lyrics are just so elementary to me. I know that's not what we were about to talk about. But
No,
go ahead.
that is what I want to talk about.
Oh, Katy Perry?
Did she feel like her career was stagnating on American Idol? It gave her more exposure than she's ever had in her life.
Yeah, probably. She probably felt that way. But also, she was like an icon in the early 2010s with like that Prism album. I think that's what it was, with like Roar. I don't know if you know that song.
I know Roar.
Even you know Roar.
Ha-ha.
I'm proud of you. And like,
Well, people would come on American Idol and sing Roar.
yeah.
And they'd say, I'm going to sing a Katy Perry song.
Yeah.
Roar.
Yeah. And then like there was the other album with like Teenage Dream on it. Like those were like defining hits of the early 2010s. And she hasn't had that amount of success since those songs.
And wasn't it Firecracker?
Firework.
Fireworks.
Yeah. And she released an album, I think in like 2017, 2018. I think it was called Witness. And it flopped. Like I didn't hear any songs really from that album, which is a bummer because she's talented.
But Amber, if you have an album that flops and you have a hit TV show,
Yeah.
why do you say, well, I'm going to quit the TV show
And try music
and
again.
try back to music, which is not going very well?
Yeah. I don't know. Talk to Katie's PR team.
But you know who's replacing her?
No. Oh, Miley. No.
No. Carrie Underwood.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. I don't know why I was thinking Miley. Miley did the voice for a little bit, right? Or do you know?
I don't think Miley did. I didn't remember her doing the voice.
You can think of Ariana Grande?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't keep up with the voice.
The wheels are spinning. I don't know.
But, Carrie Underwood won
That's right.
American Idol. And she's back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's a great choice. American Idol has changed. I don't know if you ever
It's
watched.
evolved.
It has evolved because when Simon and Paula and Randy,
That's when I watched it in its prime.
and Simon was so vicious.
He was mean.
He was mean.
He was mean as a
And
snake.
now they've had Katie and Luke and who else?
Lionel.
And they're so nice.
Yeah.
They never say,
You're awful.
I'd seek another career.
Do you remember when Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey
Oh my
were on
gosh.
there? Who was the third person that
I
had
don't know,
the
but they
deal?
sat on the opposite sides and they would just snipe at each other.
They did. Who was the third person? Was it Steven Tyler?
It could have been Stephen, or it may have been Randy was still there.
Maybe Randy was still there. Ah, good times.
Yeah, but it's gotten so nice.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when they bring in Carrie Underwood, it's going to stay nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be like Carrie Underwood's going to be saying, no talent, no
Right,
talent.
right.
Yeah.
What was Simon thinking? All of that hate that he used to spew.
And it made it popular. People
did.
loved to tune in.
It was his brand
It was
to be
his brand.
awful.
It was his brand. It was what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think Katy Perry, unfortunately, I don't think that this album is going to be as successful as her early 2010 albums were.
Well, success in the music world has gotten so skewed because of Taylor Swift.
Honestly, yeah, you're right.
I mean, because Taylor Swift is at such a level.
Yeah.
Because, this may be just rumor or whatever, but I heard that Jennifer Lopez had planned this whole tour of shows and performances, and at the last minute she canceled.
Because nobody was buying tickets.
Nobody was buying tickets.
Yeah. I've seen that.
And then I read the other day that said they didn't name them, but they said 4 top name artists have canceled their tours this year due to lack of ticket sales.
I know Jennifer Lopez is one, and who are the other ones? Do we know?
I don't know.
I'll have to look.
But I think, again, people think, well, if I'm going to pay that much for a ticket, I want to get Era's type tour show.
And you want a Taylor Swift.
And you're not going to get it.
No. Nobody puts on a show like Taylor Swift.
And even I've always talked about anticipation is such the greatest thing, but the expectation will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
The anticipation for the Taylor Swift shows is so great that others can't even make, it's like, well, we can either go see Taylor Swift or Jennifer Lopez. And Jennifer Lopez tickets are cheaper. I don't care. So
Taylor Swift. Yeah, people will pay whatever it takes to get to a Taylor Swift concert. They're not going to be doing that for Jennifer Lopez.
No.
Yeah.
We had a little thing in Perry the other night.
Yes.
In our
little town.
And you're in on everything, and I'm not. But I heard other people talking about the silent disco.
Yes.
Had y'all ever heard of silent disco? I'd never heard of it. But then I talked to somebody and they said, oh, yeah, they're popular all over the country.
You've really never heard of it?
I had never. Now, you haven't heard of something. I was like, you never heard of that.
You did today. You were asking me if I heard if I've heard of the Alien movies, and I said no.
Well, I did off camera.
True, there's no proof of that.
She never heard of the Alien movies, by the way.
I haven't. It's a crime, I know. But a silent disco.
Yes.
A silent disco is where you have headphones. You get a big group of people together. Everybody gets their own pair of headphones.
In our case they had it downtown.
They had it downtown, yes, where we live, and there were three. There were 3 different channels, three different DJs that were playing music, and you tune your headphones to either channel 1, 2, or 3 and listen to the music that's on that channel, but only you can hear it in your ears. But if you're on a certain station, your earphones will light up a certain color. So if I'm wearing red headphones and Jackie's wearing red headphones, we're listening to the same song. But if I'm wearing red and Jackie's wearing green, we're listening to 2 different songs.
And wait a minute. And why do I care?
Because you're supposed to be dancing, like, to the music in your ears. And so, like, maybe my
so
song
I'll be up here going
a slow song.
And
yeah.
you'll be going,
Yeah, and, like, I could be, like, slow dancing or something. But
people actually do dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no music's been heard.
To be fair, I think it's geared more towards children, although anyone can go.
Okay, so not your age even.
Not my age. Like, my age is probably not going
down there dancing
to do that unless they have children. Now, I did it in college. Like, when I was in college.
It's been around that long?
It has been around that long, yeah, for sure.
How could I have never heard of it?
I don't know, Jackie. How have I never heard of the Alien movies?
I don't know. Own little circles.
I don't know, yeah. We run in different circles. That's what it is. Yeah.
There's some things that overlap. We know
true. Yeah.
But I just, when I said, my son Sean, my youngest son who lives here, I said, Sean, Aaron's telling me they're doing this thing called silent discos. Is that not the craziest thing you ever heard of? And he said, oh, they're big.
Yeah.
Oh, they're big.
Sean is right.
No, how do I not know about these? And he just kind of look, well,
now you know.
You are 1,000 years old.
Yeah. Well, now you need to go to next year's.
Huh?
You need to go to next year's.
Did you go?
No.
Oh.
I did not. I was at the beach, remember? Or no, I was preparing to go to the beach because I got a headache that night.
That's right. Now, would Cody have felt comfortable going down there and dancing to silent music?
I think it depends on who.
Well, you could have taken your whole entourage.
If our whole entourage was there, I feel like that it would have been fun.
And y'all all would have had green.
And it would have been, exactly.
Y'all would have all had the same thing.
It would have been fun. But if it was like me and Cody by ourselves with nobody else that we know and children, he would probably be a little.
He would say, no,
like,
never know.
This is not for me.
We're not going to do this. Let's see what else I had down here.
Let's check his agenda.
I've got a little cheat sheet. But for many years, one of the things I look forward to, not as much as the Oscars, I always love the Oscars, but I look forward to the Emmys.
You don't really ever talk about the Emmys.
Does anybody?
Not really.
I mean, the Emmys was, the best in television. It was a big show, and they had a master of ceremonies, and you watched it, and it was great, and you were cheering for your favorites.
Uh-huh.
The Emmys, it's like
Nobody
they
talks
just
about
come
it.
and go,
Yeah.
and nobody cares.
No, there's no hype.
There is no hype.
No hype. It's all about the Oscars these days.
Well, and also, I think what helped destroy the Emmys is it used to be, the competing shows were those on NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox.
Yeah, and those have all kind of died out. Like
they have all died out. Everything that's nominated now is on Hulu, Paramount Plus,
Netflix,
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And it's rare for a network show to even show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Times are changing.
Yeah. But anyway, just for your information, on September 15th, I think it is.
It's that close and I haven't heard a
Yes,
peep about it?
September 15th.
Wow.
On ABC will be the Emmys.
Now
and you can see it the next day on Hulu. Stream it.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting us know.
I mean, I just thought when it came across my desk, I was like, oh my Lord. And this drives me crazy too. The Macon Film Festival was last week.
And nobody?
Did you know about it?
No.
I didn't either.
I didn't.
Nothing.
We need to get your documentary in
Oh,
that film festival.
Listen.
Wink, wink.
Langston.
You out there?
Macon Film Festival. So.
We'll get it out there one day.
And you said that you had high hopes for Deadpool last week.
Yeah.
But Deadpool got slipped to another week.
It got slipped to hopefully this weekend because we unfortunately ran into an unfortunate circumstance. Once again, we got a headache. So we're going to try again this weekend. And hopefully when we come back next week to discuss all things entertainment, I can tell you my review of Deadpool.
You know what's going to happen? One of these weeks, I'm going to say, Amber, did you go see Deadpool? And she'll say, I went. It's not on anymore. And I'll
Will it
say,
be in this weekend?
It's been 5 months.
True. But it'll be in this weekend, right? It's only been out
it's still number 1 at the box office.
Okay, perfect.
But giving it close competition it ends with us, which I liked. My review is already up. You can go see it on YouTube. But you said there's a lot of controversy behind it. This is where I get the inside scoop.
I see this on Twitter, though. So apparently, I think there's been some off-screen feuding between the two main characters, Justin Baldoni. Is that how you pronounce it?
Who also directed it.
Also directed it, and Blake Lively.
Who stars.
Yes. Apparently.
And she was the driving force behind the film. I think she was the one who got the rights to Colleen Hoover's book.
Uh-huh.
And then, and basically hired Justin Baldoni to direct it.
Uh-huh.
And
Apparently.
And stars in too.
Yeah. I think Justin is upset with the way Blake has been conducting her press run. I think she's focused, from what I hear, I don't know, this is probably hearsay, but she's been focused on her hair product line and also talking a lot about Deadpool during her press junkets.
Which stars her husband.
Ryan
Reynolds.
And she's also kind of used some very loose language when it comes to like the point of the movie, which is centered around domestic violence, which I've never read the book and I haven't seen the movie, but apparently she's been kind of marketing it as like get your girlfriends, get your besties and put on your blouse and go to the movies and see It Ends With Us, and just kind of marketing it as something like a Barbie movie instead of like the heavy subject that it is.
Of course, some people would tell you that Barbie had a heavy message.
Yes. Two different heavy messages, I guess.
Okay, but
right?
Yeah. But they marketed it right up to billions.
That's true.
But
go Barbie.
Yeah, And I think really that Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have kind of done this like a Barbieheimer.
Yeah.
You know, they're because I've seen Ryan Reynolds doing a lot of stuff to promote. It is with us,
And vice versa.
and vice versa. And then Blake Lively is in Deadpool.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I would have been surprised.
You would have been
You
surprised.
ruined it for me. Spoiler.
Spoiler
Dang it.
alert.
Oh well.
A little late. Spoiler alert.
I know.
But yeah, again, I didn't. You know, it sounded like it would be a good movie. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. I really had a good time watching it. Terry loved it.
Yeah.
And all the Colleen Hoover books now are going to be made into movies.
Yeah.
And she's got like 900,000.
Yeah. So 900,000.
I mean, seriously, she just.
And you've never read a Colleen Hoover book?
Never read a Colleen Hoover book.
Maybe you should.
Sorry about it. Maybe I should. I don't. You know, it was like I checked Barnes and Noble, the top 100 list, and the New York Times bestseller list. By the way, Chris Whitaker's All the Colors of the Dark on the New York Times bestseller list this week is number 10.
Wow.
Still hanging in there.
Still hanging in
I
there.
think it's his 7th week on the bestseller list.
Nice. Way to go, Chris.
Go, Chris, go. But anyway, I checked the list, and I forget when it was, maybe a couple of years ago. I'm looking for my regular authors and everything else, and it's like, number 1, Colleen Hoover. Number 4, Colleen Hoover. Number 7, Colleen Hoover. It was like, when she got discovered, she already had like 10 books written.
Interesting.
But now, have you ever had any inclination to read a Colleen Hoover book?
No.
What about your little group?
No.
No.
I don't know if any of them have read Colleen Hoover. Did she write Where the Crawdads?
No.
Who wrote that?
I don't remember.
That's an old book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why.
That was a lady from Florida, something like that. It was her only novel. Did you read that?
No.
Oh.
I tried.
Oh, did you see the movie?
No. I tried. I'll give them both another shot one day.
No. Yeah. You know, you could probably catch them on through. I was going to ask that though. When you watch TV, I know you're not a TV addict.
Not really.
No. But when you do, what are you watching?
I'm watching things that I've already seen, like One Tree Hill, The Walking Dead, Friday Night Lights. Reba has been on my TV recently because it's on Netflix. And I've been watching that.
Reba.
Reba's great.
Reba's got a new show coming out.
Really?
Yes, new comedy. And the woman who plays her ex-husband's wife.
Barbara Jean.
Barbara Jean. She's going to be on the new show with Reba.
Oh, is it like still Reba? Is it like Reba 2.0?
No, this is a different character.
Okay.
She's a woman who inherits a bar and finds out that she has a half-sister she didn't know she had.
Okay. Well, I'll check it out then.
And then Melissa Peterson, I think is Barbara Jean's real name.
Mm-hmm.
She works at the bar with Reba.
Okay.
So
that's a good duo.
But you know, that show was popular when it ran, but then when it got on streaming and all that, it got
really popular.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It was good. It was a funny movie. I like those kind of sitcoms.
Yeah.
I'm hard to entertain comedy-wise, but I like it.
Yeah.
So that's what you've been watching, huh?
That's what I've been watching. And even then, I don't really watch it because I'm usually doing homework. I just have it on in the background.
But you've had 2 weeks off.
Yeah, it started yesterday.
Oh.
So we're back at the grind.
We're back at the grind.
Pray for me. We'll make it.
So tough.
We'll make it.
Life is tough. Well, I want to say though, and one last thing, because I've been doing this show forever, and you know what it takes to get it on the air. And we have Lauren and Andren who do my YouTube show stuff, Amber who does this stuff and Mailbag Monday and Tell All Tuesday and
all the things.
Social
media. The social media.
Social media.
There you go.
And we had Walker, the intern, and Walker went off to college last week. And now I have hired a guy named Wesley.
Yes.
And so I've got a new addition to the group. So
yeah, we're a big team now.
Yeah,
we're a big team. We started as
me and you.
2.
I started as me.
Yeah, you started. It was a team of 1, and then it was a team of 2, and then along came Lauren and Andren and Walker, and now Wesley.
Now Wesley.
Big team.
How about that?
Go us.
All right. For today, this has been Jackie K. Cooper with,
Amber Howell.
and this has been Tell All Tuesday.